Oh, oh, every time I see you, na 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 na, na 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 na. 안녕, 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 안녕. Underneath the tree. All the way, guys. Let me. Nó sẽ lấy bỏng. So, welcome. 이 늦은 밤에도. What's up, guys? What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm gonna put on some music because I like music. I need music on at all times. Oh my god. All the recent songs that I have saved on my thing are like 19 plus. What's up, guys? Aren't I tired? I'm alright. Actually, earlier, I have to tell you guys, it was crazy. I don't know if it's because of the elevation or anything, but like I was so, breathing was so hard. I don't know what was going on. Like, I was panting like a dog. I was going... So it was like the show went well, everything went great. It's just I was panting like a dog out there. It was crazy. Why is it so hot in this room? I need to put on a different song. I'm like sweating right now. When am I gonna drop my playlist? Never. Ever start to wonder why all the rain? Like, while we were performing, well, after we were performing, we did the fan events, right? Because I don't know if you guys know, but I talk like this, or I talk like this. But my normal voice, I usually talk like this. And the only reason why I talk so high is because my vocal teacher, a really long time ago, he told me to talk with a higher voice, a higher register. He told me to talk like this, so I can sing in a higher register. But I don't know what happened. During fan events, my voice dropped like an octave or two. It was crazy. 그래서 저는 약간 무대하면서 약간 느꼈는데 진짜 숨쉬기 생각보다 어려웠어요. 약간 왜 그런지 모르겠지만 숨쉬기 어려웠는데 약간 팬 이벤트를 하면서 내가 갑자기 목소리가 낮아진 거야. 그 낮아진 이유는 나도 사실은 모르겠어. 근데 나는 원래 이렇게 말하잖아. 이렇게 말하는데 나는 원래 말하는 톤은 이 정도이긴 해. 그래서 약간 갑자기 낮아지고 내가 다시 올리려고 하도 안 올라가. 근데 이제는 조금 괜찮긴 하는데 모르겠네. You don't love me anymore. Yeah, it's probably because of the altitude. It's because like obviously we just arrived yesterday, so my body hasn't gotten used to it yet. And well, it's just like whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. At least today went well. So long. That's why like my comfortable tone is this. 내가 편안한 톤은 이거이긴 해. 그래서 노래 부를 때 제일 얌전하고 제일 편안한 톤은 이거예요. 그래서 약간 country 노래들 있잖아요. Like you know like country songs? The reason why singing them is so fun is because I can like hit that lower register. But yeah.
Sorry, I was actually just gonna take my phone.
머리가 진짜 엉망이네.
Sorry, yeah, I need phone numbers.
맞아. 근데 알버커키는 좀 높은 도시라서 약간 숨쉬기 약간 약간 적응을 안 돼 있으면 좀 숨쉬기 어렵대. 처음 온 사람들은. 그래서 저도 그런 것 같아. 그래서 어쨌든 춤추고 노래 부르니까 좀 더 숨쉬기 어려웠던 거지. You want me to sing in a lower register? There's this one song that I like to sing. Let me see if I can find it. There's like I like singing jazz songs in a lower register. So like here. Like the original tone is when marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. But hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, you know? Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sounds of violins long before it begins. Yeah. So it's more comfortable for me to sing in a lower register, but when I do sing, I sing in a higher register because why not? But yeah, that's just like a quirk of mine, I guess. I don't know. But like now that I speak like this all the time, it's kind of like my normal voice, I'd say. 그래서 저는 약간 계속 이 하이 목소리로 계속 말하니까 사실은 가끔씩 이거 더 편하긴 해. 그래서 뭐 이거 내 목소리다 아니면 이거 내 목소리다 약간 그런 같은 거는 없긴 해요. 둘 다 제 목소리이기 때문에 그냥 날마다 다르는 거죠. 제가 가끔씩 출근할 때 진짜 힘들면 그냥 이렇게 말해요. So basically, like, I can't really like say that this voice is my voice or this voice is my voice, because honestly both of them are my voice, and I've been using my high tone voice for so long. So it's like basically my normal voice, you know? And so like there are days where like I'm at work and I'm just so tired that I just talk like this because like I couldn't care any less. But yeah, basically it's just like that's just what it is. That's just the vibes, you know. Sokjun, he has a really low voice though, and honestly, like, I could say I can compete and whatever, but I honestly can't. Like, we try to do it, like we try to see who can go lower, and he could go way lower than me. So his position's safe. I'm not trying to take it either. So guys with deeper voices are most likely to cheat. That's a lie. You know what I do cheat in? My sleep schedule. You know, I sang this song for my art school audition. Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I wanna lose them. Take my arms, I'll never lose them. Eyes that cry, how could I get along without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not I take all of me? Let's go. This song is so good. I love this song. Which skill do I sing in? My skill range is pretty large, I think. I can go really low, obviously, and I can go pretty high. Like, I can't go like Dogyun high, but I can go pretty high. 제일 좋아하는 재즈? 약간 장르? 제가 고등학교 때 블루즈를 되게 좋아했고, 근데 블루즈를 좋아하다가 내가 약간 그 음악 수업 있잖아요. 음악 수업 하면서 음악 수업 받으면서 래그타임을 처음으로 알게 된 거예요. 그래서 저는 래그타임을 되게 좋아하기 시작했어요. 근데 저는 그래도 아직도 그러니까 블루즈이랑 바사노바를 되게 좋아하고, 나는 딱히 가리지 않다이라고 생각해. 나는 used to be my heart. So my favorite jazz genre, I wouldn't say I really have a favorite, but obviously when I was younger I would always listen to jazz because that's all our family would play in the car. And so I would listen to jazz, and I always had an interest in jazz. But then as soon as I went into middle school and then high school, during that time, my favorite jazz genre was blues. But then in high school, during music class, I learned what ragtime was, and then I kind of fell in love with ragtime. And then when I like started liking ragtime, I wanted to learn how to play. I wanted to learn how to play the drums, right? And so from that point on, I learned what bossa nova was. And so I kind of dabble in everywhere. I don't like have a singular favorite jazz genre, I'd say, but I love blues. But I also really just like chill, like, you know, like New York, like basement bar, like live jazz band vibes, you know, where they just improvise. Those are very nice, very fun. I do like samba as well. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Motown is really nice too. Yeah, you're right. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, 보고 싶은 공룡의 챗 베이커죠. 챗 베이커랑 제이콥 컬리어. 그 원래 제가 만약에 스케줄 없었으면 제가 서울 재즈 페스티벌 가려고 했었어요. 뭐 가고 싶었죠. 갈 수 있는지는 그거는 모르고 그냥 가고 싶었죠. 그래서 저기에도 제이콥 컬리어도 왔으니 가고 싶었어요. I love you. I'm probably never gonna do a jazz debut, honestly. And even if I did, it would probably be like jazz rap, I'd say, because jazz rap is nice. I do really like jazz rap. So let me sing forevermore. You are all I long, all I worship and adore. My glasses aren't fake, but my eyes aren't like super bad. Like I have nearsight, so I can only see things that are close to me. And also these are blue light, so they work well for like obviously using my phone and stuff like that. You Do you think I would survive Squid Game? Hell no. I'd die immediately. What's my favorite line that I sing from an 82MAJOR song? I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite, like a favorite lyric. I do have one. It's Sungmo's line in Promise You. Here's the last line. I think it's 여름날보다 따뜻했었다. I feel like that's just such a sweet lyric, you know? Very, very sweet, and like it shows that like you know how much they care for you, and you know how heartwarming and how much of a warm person they are, and you're like kind of saying it in a lyric, whereas like, you know, twisted in a different way, where you're saying you were warmer than a hot summer day. You know what I mean? That's such a nice lyric. Open my door like this is bossa nova. To a new city, soon is dawning down on me. A sickly romance in the air, lovers strolling through the terrace side. No, this can't be right. 'Cause the sun's in How's Buc-ee's? Buc-ee's? I didn't eat anything at Buc-ee's. Oops. Someone to call my. Everybody's falling in love and I'm falling in love. 저는 K-pop 김영함부터 못 봤어요. 저희가 지금 투어 중인데 볼 시간 없죠. 아이 근데 요즘 사람들 다 나를 약간 나한테 머리카락 다 밀으라고 하는데 다 그거를 원해요. 난 그거를 원하지 않아요, 사실은. Someone to call mine. Everybody's falling in love. Everybody's falling in love. Everybody's falling in love. Everybody's falling in love. Let me know. Oh my god, bro. Do I still got time to grow? Things ain't always set in stone. Let me know, let me know. My god, bro. Seems like street lights glowing happen to be just like moments passing in front of me. So I hopped in the cabin. I paid my fare. See, I know my destination. I'm just not there. All these street lights glowing happen to be just like moments passing in front of me. So I hopped in the cabin. I paid my fare. See, I know my destination. I'm just not there in these streets. I've been singing this song all the time recently. In these streets, I'm just not there in these streets. I did listen to Justin Bieber's new album. I'm just not there. life just ain't fair. Amazing album, by the way. Seems like street lights going happen to be just like moments passing. Oh my god. How was I supposed to know this is how it's gonna go? That if I put you first enough, will last for sure, last for sure. Remember our first kiss was in a rental car. Now I kinda wish it was a hidden one. That you get this far, but I was just young and dumb. 6 years gone down the drain. No, I didn't know I'd be wasting my time when in my 20s on you. The song is so good. I put my heart in. Don't get me started. Wondering why I spent my 20s on you. How does he exist? I was born. I was born. Do what? I'm sorry. Do any of the members listen to my song requests? Yeah, always. Whenever I find something new or like I'm listening to something, I always show the member next to me. I'm like, do you need to listen to it? Bah! They're like, ooh, what is this? And they just watch it. 20s on you. I pour my heart in. This album is good. Beloved, this album is amazing. Honestly, like, I've only listened to the whole album twice. It's a great album. What's a hobby of mine? Learning. I like learning. I pick up different hobbies all the time. So, like, a recent hobby, I'd say, is like, for example, I journal, right? I journal now, but I didn't used to, and it's something that I recently picked up. I think before we went to Japan, and from that point on, I just been journaling almost every day. I wouldn't say every day, but hobbies like for example, in the very start of my K-pop career, I picked up knitting and crocheting, and then later on, I picked up like, I don't know, like stupid stuff like fingerboarding and stuff like that. 그러니까 취미는 많이 바꿔요. 저는 거의 한 1년 안에 매일 바꿔요. 매년 바꿔요. 제가 뭐 K-pop, 내가 K-pop 시작했을 때, K-pop 아이돌을 하기 시작했을 때 제가 니팅이랑 크로셰를 시작했는데, 이제는 journaling, 약간 일기 쓰는 거. 근데 뭐 그냥 사이사이 뭐 핑거보딩 뭐 그런 같은 것도 다 배우고, like rock climbing. I still really like rock climbing. I do want to go rock climbing. But yeah. 저는 약간 항상 좋아하는 취미는 뭐 골프 치는 거. I like playing golf, but that's just a hobby, you know. 그래서 전 취미를 항상 바꿔요. Yeehaw. Yes, I do skateboard. You guys know I skateboard. I always say I skateboard. Okay, get this off of me. Anyways. So. I skateboard, I snowboard, I can rollerblade. I can skate. I like ice skate. I can ski. I'm really good at swimming. 제가 수영도 잘하고 스키는 탈 수 있고 근데 안 타는 이유는 다리 부러졌으니까 안 타는 거고 스노보드 탈 수 있지, 스케이트보드도 할 수 있지, 아이스케이팅은 할 수 있지, 롤러블레이드는 할 수 있지. 뭐 할 수 있는 게 많아요. 되게 재밌어요. Bowling, I can bowl. I'm actually a lot better now. If you see the content that I filmed with 석준 and 성모, none of us were taking it seriously. Can I play tennis? I know how to, not that I'm good. I know how to shoot a bow. Oh my god, there's so many things going on. I know how to shoot a bow. I know how to ride a horse. I can't do a flip. I can do a flip on a trampoline. Yeah, basketball, 농구도 할 수 있고 뭐 배구는 했어. I did volleyball in middle school and high school. Can I draw? Sort of. Yeah, little. Tennis? Hungary doesn't play tennis. He plays badminton. Sorry, guys. And I can play badminton, but I'm not good, as you can tell. There's a lot of things that I can do. It's just I'm not like super good at. 그러니까 내가 할 수 있는 것들 많이 있는데 잘하는 것들은 많이 없어. You know what I mean? Damn. What kind of swimming techniques can I do? Guys, one, I can't open my eyes underwater. But I can basically do anything else. I can do basically everything else. I can float, I can do whatever. If I fell in the middle of the ocean, just know that I can swim for probably like a couple hours and then I'll die. Can I butterfly stroke? I've been trying to figure that out. I know the technique behind it, but I'm just not that good at it. I did do track, you're right. Shoe tour? I only brought 3 pairs of shoes. I lost a pair of shoes in one of our hotels. And I've been trying to get back, but I don't know. 서핑도 할 줄 알아? 서핑은 할 줄 몰라요. 저는 서핑이 좀 두려워요. 그러니까 바다에서 하는 거 자체가 좀 무섭긴 해요. 저는. 그러니까 바다에서 수영하는 것까지는 괜찮은데 서핑하다가 자빠지고 뭐 그런 같은 거 하면 좀 무서워요. 저는. 근데 배우고 싶어요. 배우고 싶긴 해요. I want to learn how to surf. I can do ballet. I did ballet for like a little over 2-ish years, I think. I'm not good at it, but I can do it. What's my hyperfixation right now? I don't really have one right now, I'd say. I think right now, actually I do. Right now, it's building a PC. I've been looking into building a new PC. 그래서 요즘 제가 컴퓨터를 다시 만들 생각이 있어요. 요즘 그거를 생각하고 있어요. 그래서 제가 한국 다시 돌아갈 때 컴퓨터 하나 설치하려고요. 만들고 제가. Am I 5'6"? No. I'm pretty sure I'm like 5'10", 5'11". I don't know. 저는 컴퓨터는 2개보다 더 많이 만들긴 했어요. 제가 고등학교 때 그리고 중학교 때 컴퓨터 한 4개 정도 만들었나? 친구랑? 그래서 다 까먹긴 했지만 뭐 잘할 수 있겠지 몰라 나도. Have I ever played ice hockey? No, but I've played street hockey and it's literally the same thing without the ice skates. Tips on getting taller? There's no tips. You just gotta grow taller. I really don't play games anymore. I haven't played games in a while, in a minute. Obviously, I have a Steam Deck, right? So, like, while I'm like moving to different states, I play like NBA 2K15. 2K25, sorry. And that's about it. Elder Ring, maybe? Every once in a while. Maybe if I do decide to build a computer, I'll turn on live stream. Why not? We don't have a lot of time for games right now. 2K15 was the last 2K game I played before 2K25. So it's been like 10-ish years. Insane. I used to play it on the PS2. Insane. Oh my god. Random talent that I do have is I sort of know how to tap dance. Night. You're transferring in your junior year? Do I have any tips? Girl, I didn't go to school. I was barely at school, so don't ask me for any tips regarding school. No, for real. Who asked him for school tips? You know goddamn well. Is social anxiety scared of you? I don't think a non-animate thing can be scared of someone. I do tap dance sometimes on stage. I don't know if you guys see it. Like, I do house, and then I just decide to tap my little feet every once in a while. You just say... 그죠? 영어가 훨씬 더 편해졌죠. 그죠? 영어 쓰는 거 사실은 다 알아들으면 진짜 대단한 거고, 근데 조금이라도 알아들으면 그것도 사실은 되게 대단한 거예요. 제가 영어는 되게 빨리 말하니까. 저스틴 새 앨범 들어봤어? 들어봤어. How do I do advanced calculus? Don't ask me, bro. No, literally, I've done everything but school. I did pass with a pretty high GPA and with a really nice average. So I mean, I'm proud of that. I wake from my slumber, wish I could call. I do have some vinyls. Put your love on me. Why you come? Do I suffer from FOMO? No. You know, there's a saying: if you're not invited, don't ask to be invited. Like, for real. If they didn't invite you for a reason, why would you feel left out? They didn't invite you. You weren't invited in the first place. Like, obviously, like, when I was younger, I would feel so much FOMO when my friends would go out and, like, they wouldn't hang out with me. But, like, honestly, in the first place, if your friends don't invite you out, are they really your friends? Yeah. If you can take my hand, we'll find love again. 그래서 FOMO는 I don't even know what FOMO stands for. But FOMO는 약간 살짝 약간 내가 만약에 내가 집에 있는데 갑자기 인스타그램 열다가 내 진짜 친한 친구가 다른 친한 친구랑 놀고 있어. 근데 나를 초대를 안 했어. 그래서 난 그거 보고 좀 슬퍼. 그게 FOMO야. 근데 FOMO는 받을 필요 없는 이유는 사실은 초대를 안 했으면 그럼 굳이 신경 쓸 필요가 없잖아. You know what I mean? Fear of missing out. Yeah, you're right. 굳이 그것 때문에 스트레스 받고 약간 슬플 필요가 없다? 어쨌든 초대를 안 했으니까 애초에 당신을 생각을 안 하고 있었다 이라는 뜻이잖아. 그래서 나는 예전에 어렸을 때는 약간 그런 것들에 대해서 되게 예민했지만 사실은 이제 다 커보니까 초대를 안 했으면 내가 굳이 가고 싶을 필요가 없잖아 사실은. 그러니까 이거도 진짜 티 같지만 그러니까 사실은 이거는 약간 나를 위해서 you know? 내가 그거 보고 스트레스 받으면 사실은 내가 스트레스 받고 너무 힘들어지고 그러는데 사실은 그거에 대해서 스트레스 안 받으면 힘들 필요가 없잖아. 그냥 다른 친구들 놀러 다니면 내가 다른 친구 부르고 내가 또 다른 데로 가면 되잖아 사실은. 그리고 사실은 난 집돌이라서 초대 안 받았으면 난 사실은 상관없어. I don't really care. I'm a homebody. If nobody calls me out, bless God, I can stay home. 그러니까 물론 진짜 친한 친구이면 초대를 왜 안 했냐는 물어볼 수 있지. 근데 뭐 딱히 이유가 없다 이러고 말하면 okay, whatever. 그러니까 만약에 얘가 뭐 나랑 성모 같이 고기 먹으러 가잖아. right? 고기로 먹고 가는데 원래 근데 만약에 갑자기 어느 날 나를 초대를 안 했어. 근데 갑자기 독인이를 초대해. 그럼 내가 뭐 승모한테 왜 나를 초대 안 했어? 이라고 말할 수 있고, 그럼 다음에 같이 가자 하면 그냥 끝이잖아. 내가 굳이 그 약간 하루만 초대 안 됐으니까 내가 굳이 슬플 필요가 없지. Yeah. But anyways, that I couldn't last you. Answer two questions that I didn't know my soul was asking. My time's been wasted searching for life. You're the proudest thing in my life. 'Cause you're the water that runs forever. Wanna try. Yeah. 그래서 만약에 약간 내 친구들 파티 했어. 근데 나를 초대 안 했어. 근데 다른 친구들 다 초대했어? 그럼 솔직히 사실은 살짝 약간 왜 나만 몰랐지? 이라는 생각할 수 있는데, 그냥 뭐 그럼 다음에 파티 있으면 나를 초대해줘라 이라고 말할 수 있지. 벌써 지난 일 때문에 스트레스 받을 필요 없다 인 말이지. Patient, I won't worry. Around, yeah. Time's been wasted searching for life. When you're the proudest thing in my life. 왕따까지는 시킨 건 아니지. 뭐 한순간 까먹을 수 있지. You know? 인간으로서 한순간 까먹을 수 있지. 그리고 어쨌든 계속 초대를 안 해주면 사실은 그거는 네 친구는 아니야. What if you're petty? Well, that's you. I mean, I'm all for being petty. Like, whatever, be petty. But like, if it was me, it could not be me. Friendship over love or love over friendship? That depends, because in your whole lifetime you meet, I think, more than like a couple, like 100,000 people, right? And those couple 100,000 people could be friends that came and went, and friends that are still your friends till the end of your life, you know what I mean? I have a friend like that. I have a friend, just one friend, that I think till the end of time we'll be friends. But like, love, that person is your partner till death do us part, you know what I mean? Like, if you ever decide to get married, you swore on vows to always be with your partner and, you know, be on their side. Literally, death do us part, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't say one is more important than the other, because some people go their whole lives without being married, or they go their whole lives without finding true love. And if that's fine, like, that's fine, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying, friends come and go all the time. But love, even if, like, for example, like, you dated a girl or you dated a guy and you love them, you truly love them, that love will never fade. That love will never disappear. You know what I mean? So, like, if you ever love someone, that love is forever going to be a part of you. But friends, you can forget them. Friendships, it really depends. If they're like for life, I literally have one friend that is like that. And if they're for life, then at that point, I think, yeah, friendships do matter more than love. But if none of your friends are like that, and if you really think about it, a lot of your friends will not be there for life. You know what I mean? Like, sure, I can probably count on my hands how many friends I'll have when I'm like 60. You know what I mean? And even right now, like, I don't have a lot of friends either. But, you know, I only keep the people that really care about me close to me. And that's why, if you have friends like that, I would choose friends over love. But if you don't have anything like that, like nothing on a deeper level, I feel like love truly overweighs anything. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't even have to be like, oh, I love you in a romantic way. I say I love you to my friends all the time, you know? Even to our members. You guys know, I always say, I love you guys. 사랑하다. You know what I mean? Love is not always something romantic. It can be platonic, you know? And so, I think, personally, I think love over friendship, but it really depends on the person. It really depends on who you're talking about. 그래서 뭐 방금 사람을 물어봤는데 사랑 아니면 약간 친구이라고 말했는데 내가 사실은 상황마다 다르다 이라고 말했어. 그 사실은 사랑은 딱 한 명을 사랑하면 그 한 명은 그 진짜 평생 갈 수 있잖아. 결혼하면 죽을 때까지 그 사람이랑 사랑해야 되잖아. 그리고 뭐 사랑해야 되는 건 아니지만 사랑은 할 거잖아. 그래서 뭐 헤어지든 이혼하든 뭐 상관없이 사랑은 했으니까 어쨌든 평생 가지고 있을 거잖아. 그 사랑은, you know? 그 사람도 마찬가지고. 근데 친구는 사실은 이 인생에서 수많은 사람들 만나고 수많은 친구들 만나고 만들고, 근데 똑같게 그 친구들도 갑자기 없어지고 뭐 또다시 생기고 없어지고 또다시 생기는데, 나는 개인적으로 사랑이라고 생각해. 사랑은 뭐 굳이 뭐 나는 너를 좋아하니까 난 사랑하다 그것도 아니고, 그냥 친구한테도 사랑할 수 있다고 할 수 있고, 뭐 부모님도 그냥 사랑하니까 사랑을 한다고 할 수 있으니까 사랑은 제일 베스트인 것 같아. 나는. 어렵지 않아. 진짜 어렵지 않아. 이게 진짜 객관적으로 생각하면 사랑은 최고이긴 해. 진짜 친구들을 진짜 중요하고 소중하다고 생각하면 사랑할 수밖에 없어. 나는 특히 친구들이랑 그런 어떤 사람들은 진짜 친구이면 내가 가족이라고 생각해요. 돈 필요하다면 돈 주고, 뭐 잠깐 뭐 방 빌려야 되면 방도 주고, 뭐 침대 필요하다면 침대 주고, 뭐 그런 어떤 사람이라서 친구는 진짜 내 약간 진짜 찐친이면 내 가족이야. 그래서 그런 사람들은 사실은 친구로 말하기엔 조금 그렇긴 해. 가족이라서 사랑을 해. 난 내 친구들 다 약간 다 뭐 사랑이지. 사실은 친구들 있는 것 자체가 되게 좋은 거라서. 쟤야 안 돼? 지금 돈 주지 마. 근데 어쨌든 나는 그 친구가 되게 소중하다고 생각하면 돈 줄게 이라고 말아도 그 친구는 필요 없다 이라고 말할 거야. 필요 있어도, 약간 필요해야 되면 그 친구도 지금 힘든 상황이어도 내가 야 돈 필요하다면 돈 줄게 말아도 그 친구는 그거를 안 받고 괜찮다고 말할 거야. 그런 친구들 말하는 거야. You know what I mean? 침대도 주지 마. It's fine if you attend our family when you're 13. It's whatever. 근데 사실은 난 만약에 돈 주더라도 그 친구는 아마 과거는 되게 길걸? 난 그렇게 돈 쉽게 안 주니까. 뭐 우리 애들도 사실은 성모랑 뭐 성빈, 뭐 성일, 뭐 도균, 뭐 석준 뭐 살 거면 아니 뭐 놀고 싶으면 난 다 그냥 그래 내가 사줄게. 그러니까 그런 어떤 거지. 난 굳이 난 내가 걔들은 진짜 사실은 가족이라서 뭐 아깝지 않아 돈 쓰는 거. 물론 우리는 장난치고 뭐 가위가위보 하고 뭐 내기도 하고 그러는데 사실은 돈 쓰는 거 아깝지 않아 친구들한테. So I don't think it's what do you call it? I don't think it's a waste to spend money on your friends, especially if you really care for them. And so like for like our members and stuff like that, obviously I think of them as family. So for example, like when we went to Canada's Wonderland, they did like this like soccer thing or whatever. I paid for it. Whatever. Have fun, guys. You guys want to have fun? I'll pay for everything. Like, let's go. You know? And it doesn't matter how much it costs. Like, I went to the aquarium with Sungmo. That thing, it came out to $100. But I paid for it. I don't care. We had fun. You know? And, you know, I got to see him smile. I got to see him be like, oh my God, look at the fish. Like, it's whatever. You know? Same no more, something feel the same no more. Oh, rain it pours. No, it's not even like I got that money. It's like I don't care. Like I'll buy you food. I'll like, oh, you want this snack? Okay, yeah, just put it on my card. Oh, like oh, we went to the convenience store together. Oh, you want that drink? Sure, I'll get it. Whatever. And it's like we all earn the same amount. And it's not like I expect them to buy something for me because I bought this for them. It's just like, whatever, I got you, bro. Yeah, money comes back, but experiences don't. You know what I mean? That time I spent at the aquarium with Sungmo will never come back. You know what I mean? But that's an experience that, you know, we had together. Do I use credit card? No, I don't use credit card. I wish I did. I haven't made one yet. Me is the rush, living on the stretch. We know the nothing. We have it okay. Think of it now. Our progress is in slow motion. 성일, you know, Sungil is like that too, though. Sungil, he spends a lot of money on us. Like, he'll just go out of his way to just buy stuff for us. Just like out of nowhere. And it's not even like we asked or whatever. He just, like this one time, like I think we were performing in Houston. And he was just like, oh yeah, I bought you donuts. Just for no reason. And he's like, oh, I just thought that you guys would want to eat donuts, so I bought them for you. And I felt really like, I was really appreciative of that because like, he knows that like we like donuts and obviously we don't have time to go out to the like convenience store and buy some donuts. And so he bought us donuts and I thought that was really sweet of him. But Sungyeon is like that all the time. Like he's like, oh, you want food? Alright, I'll just buy you. Like I'll just order you food. But he's always been like that. You better not take me away. I too much, boy, take me away, girl. I don't know you feel the same. I ain't no pressure. When it's moving in the pressure, I can't block the noise. Yes, I said. Losing again. Hearts leaving me with me. Gifting is a whole nother issue. Gifting is so hard. I hate gifting. Malaysia. You better go to KCON.
Love is when you try to make it out alive, but you can't turn the radio down, and you can't think of anyone else. Look, I can see your face in the Parisian painting.
I hate gifting because it's just so hard to curate a gift for a certain someone, you know what I mean? 선물 주는 거 저는 되게 힘들어요. 약간 그 사람 대해서 약간 원하는 거랑 뭐 그런 것도 다 알아야 되고, 그러니까 선물 사는 것도 이거 문제고, 나는 그러니까 난 진짜 약간 선물은 진짜 깜짝 약간 그냥 한순간에 갑자기 선물이다 이라고 말해야 되는데, 난 사실은 그런 것도 너무 어려워. 그리고 난 사실은 되게 약간 조심스럽게 말하는 것도 몰라. 그래서 like 뭐 만약에 뭐 생일이야. 근데 난 100% 성일이가 뭐 축구 저지를 원할 거라고 알고 있어. 근데 어떤 축구 저지를 원하는지 난 몰라. 그래서 성일 가서 물어봐야 되는데 그게 어렵고, 그리고 약간 물어봐도 약간 의심 없게 해야 되는데 그거는 너무 약간 스트레스 받아. You know, it's too much, bro. It's too much for me. Like it's just too much. Like I'm literally like that's why whenever 그 누구 생일이면 그냥 난 그냥 너무 그냥 직접 말해. 그냥 너 뭘 원해? 원하는 거 뭐야? 그럼 내가 사줄게. I just can't. I literally suck at gift giving. That's why like I can't like ask. I can't pry for gifts because like they just figure it out. I don't know how. And then they're just like, oh, like I knew it. You were gonna give me that. Bro, shut up, bro. That's why like I can't. Like I suck at gift giving. Like if you want a gift from me, you're gonna have to tell me what you want. Cause like whatever. I love gift giving. Gift giving is fun. I love giving gifts. I just suck at it. And everyone knows, like my whole family knows, I'm really bad at giving gifts. I think my love language is more like acts of love or whatever you call it. Acts of affirmation or whatever the hell. Words of affirmation, acts of love, that stuff.
You watch me
Bro, from a boy, I watch you build from watch destroy.
We had big houses, but held
Grudges
grudges
when my mom's house wasn't yours.
She had to build some
Of her own,
We disagree
well, right or wrong.
and on and
Not
on.
communicating since the day I left from home.
And
Nothing get over, it's hard to reach understanding. I left with no plan B. I'm on
yeah, I bet you
all around the world, talk family, any day. Can I bring the love back?
know that you've been waiting so long.
Yeah, acts of service. Can I bring the love back?
I know that it's been waiting too long.
Always around me, on and on.
I bet you dancing with a drink in your hand. You got drunk and never called me again.
내가 우즈베키스탄에서 온 친구 한 명 있는데. I have a friend from Uzbekistan. Yeah, quality time and acts of service. That's just. Think about it. One day I'm sick and I can't get out of my bed. Someone calls in. They're like, "Oh my God, you're sick? Let me drop by your house." And they come and they like do the chores for me, or they like help me recuperate myself. You know, that's so precious to me. You know what I mean? Like that's just love, you know? Or like if someone notices that you're not having a good time and then they come up to you and they try to make you feel better, like that's just so like that's so precious, you know what I mean? like for example, like you like for example, like in passing you say you feel sick, right? And then like 30 minutes later, one of your friends comes and they have like Tylenol or like Advil or something for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just so, like, that's just such a beautiful thing, no? Do I do that to? Yeah, I do. We, like we always take care of each other, you know what I mean? Like, the thing is, like, Togini, like, I tell him, like, oh, my back is killing me. All of a sudden, he's behind me, he's massaging my thing. Like, you know what I mean? God, that's just, like, so beautiful. T-shirt on, house, it turned me on, and the boy just did laundry. Oh. Okay, if a friend bought me a really expensive gift and used all their money to do it, I call them stupid, 1. And then 2, I tell them to return it, because what the hell? I don't need a gift like that. T-shirt on. T-shirt on. I'm not sick right now. Thanks for asking though. I have no idea what someone's love language is, and I honestly I have no idea. I don't think I'll ever find out. Nothing but my T-shirt on. Me on. I'd rather have a sentimental gift. Sentimental gifts, they're like priceless, no? Even if it is something expensive, if it's something that really means something to you, you can't put a price on something like a thought, you know what I mean? Obviously, everything in life has a price, but like someone thought of you and it's something sentimental between the two of you, and if they gifted that to you, then that's priceless to you and me, you know what I mean? 처음에 주제주 Love again. English brunch. Oh my god, yum. Confidence. Looking for this. You know, like, one thing is, like, at the halfway point of our tour, I thought the tour was super long, you know what I mean? But then, as soon as the half ended, and then we're like on the latter half, it just felt so quick. Like, everything was going by so fast. And now I'm like, why is everything going by so fast? Like, why do we only have 2 stops left? Like, how does that make sense? What the freak? Never felt so blue. Oh, oh. Never felt so blue. I'm in love again. 나는 유럽으로 여행 가고 싶어. 혼자서. 저는 제가 진짜 약간 인생 추구미는 약간 혼자 여행 가는 거. 혼자 여행 가서 뭐 그냥 휴대폰 없이 그냥 뭐 새로운 거 다 겪어보고 만나고 느끼고 그러고 싶어. 뭐 휴대폰은 무조건 써야 되긴 하지만 약간 그냥 가서 다 약간 느껴보고 싶어. 혼자서 뭐 유럽도 아니어도 되고 약간 미국이어도 되고 뭐 그러니까 물론 그러니까 친구들이랑 같이 가는 거 너무 좋지만 사실은 나는 혼자서 이동하고 뭐 자유있게 이동하고 싶고 그러고 싶으니까 혼자 여행? Yeah, I wanna go on a solo vacation, like a solo journey. I've been thinking about it, like maybe like a cross country, like it could be America, it could be Europe, it could be Asia even, I don't know. But like I wanna just go on a vacation by myself, alone. Obviously restrict my phone access and not use my phone as much, and just be able to, feel, the world. Cause like I keep thinking about it, like, I'm 21. Really, we don't have a lot of time to really just live. By the time we turn like 40, 50, 60, it becomes harder and harder to go traveling, so around like 30s, like mid to late 20s to 30s, I just want to go travel the world. I want to travel the world. I want to see different places. I want to be able to absorb different cultures and like experience new things. 이 지구가 너무 이쁜데 한 나라에 있는 게 너무 아쉽다고 생각해. 나는 다 다 보고 싶어. 난 근데 물론 내 이 짧은 인생에서 다 볼 수 없지만, 근데 최대한 주어진 시간에 내가 모든 거 다 보고 싶어. 난 그 꿈이야. 내 꿈이야. 내가 볼 돈 다 벌고 그냥 갑자기 그냥 없어질 거야. 갑자기 그냥 오케이 여행 시작 붐 하고 쭈. Yeah, Mr. Worldwide. That's why I keep saying it. Like I really want to be worldwide. During that time, even if I am still an idol, I'll probably like document everything and then eventually like upload it, even if I'm not an idol. Yeah, obviously research. Don't go to places that are dangerous. That's just stupid. But yeah. I just want to visit obviously the wonders of the world, visit the Amazon forest, obviously safely with a guide and everything. See the pyramids. Yeehaw. Because I love being alone, so just spending that time alone is very important to me. But I think I'm gonna, I don't know when I'm gonna go. Maybe when I have the time. Definitely not now though. Not Mount Everest. I'm not going up to Mount Everest. Are you kidding me? You understand how much it costs to even start climbing Mount Everest? It's like couple $100,000 you need to even attempt at it. And people take like 3, 4, 5 attempts to just summit that thing. No, thank you. The reason why I want to go to the Amazon is because Amazon is shrinking by the day. Like, you know that. And, you know, it's not always going to be around. So I want to see it before, you know, it's not here anymore. To climb Mount Everest? Yikes. Free? Search it up. It's really not free. You need a permit, one. In Nepal, you need a permit to climb. And then you also need just pack a lot of gear. You need to get like some really strong tents and stuff like that. You need a lot. Yeah, I can't drive. I do want to drive. I do like hiking, actually. I've been hiking multiple times in Korea and in Canada. I wanna learn how to drive. Obviously, that's just something that I want in life. Obviously, not anytime soon, but maybe in the future. I don't know. We'll see when I have time. For you. I know you. Putin is great. There's nothing to be embarrassed about not being able to do anything. Honestly, everyone goes at their own pace, at their own time, you know. Just because you can't drive doesn't make you any less than anyone else. Obviously, you should probably know how to drive. It's a really essential skill, especially nowadays. But it's nothing to be embarrassed about, you know. Doesn't make you any less than any other 23-year-old. 난 PT 받으러 간다. 파이팅. PT는 파이팅. 할 수 있어. PT는 나도 이제 운동 좀 제대로 하고 싶다. 난 요즘 약간 도빈이랑 성일이랑 같이 운동하려고 가긴 하는데 나 계속 생각 중이야. 약간 한국 다시 돌아가면 약간 목표 세웠어. 내가 좀 더 제대로 먹고 그리고 운동 조금 더 제대로 하고 좀 더 진심 있게, you know? 그래서 내가 계속 약간 이렇게 삐쭉 말려고 약간 젓가락처럼 할 수 없잖아. 난 조금 더 커보고 싶고, 약간 완전 커보고 싶은 건 아니고 약간 적당히, you know? 몸을 만들고 싶은 거지 난. 말라서 부러워? 부러울 게는 아니긴 하는데 미안한데? You like 젓가락? 뭐 좋아하는 사람은 있지만 사실은 여기에 근육 살짝 더 붙고 여기에 살짝 근육 더 붙으면 더 이뻐질 것 같아 난. I just want to work out. I want to work out a little. I want you to myself. I want you to myself. 모델핏이어도 살짝 여기 봐봐. 내가 이게 보통 모델들도 다 운동하는 이유는 그러니까 어쨌든 쌀도 빼야 되고 근데 그래도 몸 라인이랑 그런 같은 거 근육 라인이랑 그런 같은 거 만들려고 운동해. 그래서 만약에 모델인데 약간 살짝 이렇게 열려있는 약간 셔츠를 입어. 그럼 여기 안에 근육 아예 없으면 그럼 좀 그렇잖아. 그래서 여기 가슴 근육도 만들고 여기 근육도 만들고 여기도 근육도 만들고 약간 완벽하게 완전 크게 만들 필요가 없고 그냥 이쁘게 만들고 그리고 약간 모델들은 다 오일 발라 몸에. 그래서 런웨이를 걸을 때 오일 다 바르고 그러니까 옷을 입고 가는 거야. 그래서 여기 뭐 복근 있고 여기도 있고 여기도 조금 있고 팔에도 근육 아예 없는 것도 아니고 살짝 있고 그러니까 딱 이렇게 이쁜 수준 톤 수준 완전 그냥 와 약간 완전 큰 거는 아니고 좀 그냥 적당히 이쁘게 myself, I want you to myself, I want you to be myself. 가슴 안 돼. 밸런스 맞아 밸런스. Have I tried pottery before? I have. I have a couple pots and pans that I've made and figurines that I've made. I used to make them in school because we had a burner at school, so we would take clay, obviously, and then we had a roller, and then we would make them, and then we'd fry them in the thing, in the furnace, and then you'd glaze it in whatever color you want, and then you put it in the furnace, and then you get it back. There was a whole curriculum on it. I know how to make pots and pans. Come on now. What? Not pans, pots and bowls and cups and stuff like that. I still remember how to make them. 나와 결혼해줘? 싫어? 미안해. 예찬아 작업한 노래 빨리 줘라? 요즘 작업 못해. 해외 나와 있으니까 내가 작업을 못하겠어. 그러니까 그러니까 장비랑 그런 것들은 다 가져왔어. 다 가져왔는데 문제는 내가 코드를 잘못 가져왔어. 그래서 내가 작업하려고 하도 안 돼. 그래서 나 지금 요즘은 그냥 가사랑 뭐 탑라인 뭐 생각나는 코드 멜로디 라인 있으면 그냥 적어놓고 그러고 있어. I have done paper mache before. Paper mache is time consuming and very tedious. You make jewelry? My younger cousin makes jewelry. I'm super proud of him. Love that dude. He's in uni right now. Actually, it's second year in uni, and he's making jewelry. Shout out my younger cousin. I love him. He's into like making jewelry and making clothes. So once he starts to get his thing like sorted, I wish I could wear some of his pieces. And my other younger cousin, he's a model as well. So I just wanna, you know, I just wanna see them succeed. Like when my younger cousin, he makes jewelry, I asked him to send it to me so I can wear it, because I've seen some of his work and it's great, it's amazing. So yeah, love them. My whole family, we're not famous. We're like, my younger cousins, they're not famous. My other younger cousin that's a model, he walked on Toronto Fashion Week, I think twice now, in 2023 and 2025, this year and 2 years ago. 그래서 난 우리 사촌 동생들 진짜 약간 어떻게 말하지? 뿌듯하다? 약간 우리 어렸을 때 다 약간 장난치고 뭐 놀았는데, 이제 진짜 애들 원하는 것도 있고 하고 싶은 것들이 있으니까 되게 약간 뿌듯해, 마음이. 되게 그냥 너무 좋아, 보기 좋고, 그리고 약간 뭔가 더 사랑스럽다? 애들? 몰라. 나도 최근에 우리가 캐나다 갔을 때 만났는데 진짜 본지 너무 오래됐는데 한순간 다 너무 커졌어. 그래서 내가 약간 깜짝 놀랐어. 우리 모델 동생은 나보다 키 크고 이제, 그리고 뭐 주얼리 만드는 동생도 걔는 꾸준히 키 작고, 근데 문제는 다 약간 뭔가 나이 들었고 멋있어졌어, 애들. 원래는 되게 그냥 귀염둥이 애기들처럼 봤는데 뭔가 다 멋있어졌어, 애들. 캐나다에서 살아. 꾸준히 키 작고. 걔는 왜 키 작을지 난 잘 모르겠어. 다른 삼촌 동생들 다 지금 봐도 다 클 것 같은데 걔만 키 작. 첫째인데. Stay, baby, you more. He's pretty short. not to flame him, low-key. Love you, dude. I love him, though. I understand. Do I like trying different cuisines? I do like trying different cuisines. I love eating different food because it's just very fun, you know. And it's also like, why would you say you don't like it before you even try it? Like, if I tried it once or twice and both times I hated it, then now I know I hate it. I feel like I tried durian once and it wasn't that good. But from what I know, durian can be really sweet and really nice. And so I feel like if I do have the chance to try durian again, I feel like I would try it again. Just one more time. There's a bunch of foods that I just don't like. Like, for example, I don't really like cucumbers. But I was I was raised not eating cucumbers because my mom's allergic. And so, like, when I was younger, I just never really ate cucumbers. But now, even though I've grown older, I keep trying cucumbers, and it just doesn't click for me. It just doesn't eat. It just doesn't taste good. And I feel like nauseous when I try it. I don't know why. There's like, I don't like zucchinis either because they're like all the same family, you know what I mean? Like eggplant, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of food that I wouldn't try if like it looks weird and looks bad. I probably won't try it. But like, I'll try almost everything at least once. Be bad, it's a day for you. I know a lot of people love cucumbers, and I don't hold you against it. Like, you can love cucumbers, it's just not for me. Like, okay, if it's fried zucchini and it's seasoned well, I've had some really good fried zucchini before. So, like, I'll try it. I'll eat it. But if it isn't like that, like, I don't know. If it's just fresh zucchini, like, you just cut it up, like, I'm probably not gonna eat it. Do I like mint chocolate? Mint chocolate's not bad. I want to say, like, I really like it. Sashimi, takoyaki, I love sashimi. Takoyaki is whatever. If you go to a good place that sells really good takoyaki that is properly cooked, great, amazing. But if it's not properly cooked, yucky. Carrots, depends. I hate carrots just fresh, just cut up. But if it's in soup or like stew, I'll eat that up. Carrots are so good if they're like in stew and like in soup. Great. And they're like in small portions. I love them. Like, I don't really like what is it called? Artichoke? Yeah. No. It's a Pokemon. I forget what it's called. You know, like the things, the vegetable you have with steak? Anyways. I love empanadas. Empanadas. I don't even know how to spell it, pronounce it. I love Mexican food though. Hate baby carrots. Don't even talk about baby carrots near me. I've tried them with ranch, with different sauces and everything. Just it's not clicking for me. Asparagus, yeah, you're right. See, I don't really like asparagus, but if it's cooked right, I'll eat it. Because it's juicy and it has enough seasoning. It has like all the meat juices in it. And like, if you make steak with like truffle sauce and stuff like that, ooh, it's amazing. Oh, is artichokes a vegetable? I was thinking about articuno. I don't know. Do I like broccoli? Depends if it's... I don't really like fresh vegetables. Do I like seafood? I like most seafood. A lot of the, like, what do you call it? Like super fresh seafood. I don't really like crustaceans, like the like clams and stuff like that. But I do like most fish. I think all fish. Tomatoes are great. I'm not that picky, I'd say. Do I like fried octopus? I do like fried octopus. Broccoli covered in cheese? That just sounds like you're trying to be healthy. You're like making an excuse to be healthy, but you just decided to put cheese on it. Mexican seafood? That's the first time I've ever heard about that. I'm on. Mushrooms are great. 상낙지? 그게 어떤 거는 맛있고 어떤 거는 맛없어 나한테는. 그러니까 반반이긴 해. 어떤 거는 되게 맛있고 어떤 거는 되게 맛없어 나한테는. 상낙지. Garlic is great. You're allergic to bread? I think you're allergic to like, I don't know, something. That ain't bread though. Do I have any allergies? Not that I know of. Grilled mushrooms are so good. Yum. Favorite fruit? Probably Korean pear. Or super sweet peaches. Pizza's nasty? Yikes. I do love Indian food. I love a fried fufu? What the hell is that? There's so many things, so many different foods. That's why my point stands earlier. I want to travel the world so I can try a lot of different foods and experience so many different cultures. Spinach? Well, if it's cooked. You're allergic to citrus fruits? Wow. Banana and rice? 자두는 어때? 자두는 맛있지. 오? 자두는 맛있지. 예찬이네 집 베이식 라면은 뭐야? 우리는 왕뚜껑. 왕뚜껑은 베스트. 그 사실은 우리는 가리지 않음. 그러니까 왕뚜껑을 좋아하는 이유는 크고 양이 많기 때문에 그렇고 면도 얇으니까 그러는데 사실은 라면은 다 먹어 우리는. 수박은 짱이지. 수박 so good. 한식은 먹을 수 있을 때 다 먹지. 샐러드는 좋지. 난 샐러드 되게 좋아. Mexican food. Algerian food? Maybe, I'll try. Avocados are great. Love avocados. Love pho. Dragon fruit, great. Cheese fries, great. 미역 줄기는 뭐야? 미역은 아는데 미역 줄기는 모르겠네. 미역은 되게 좋아. Bolivian food, I heard it's really good. 탕수육? 탕수육은 상관없어 사실은. 찐먹, 분먹? 난 상관없어. 주는 대로 먹어놔. 미안하다. 과일 알레르기 있는 사람 진짜 미안하다. Have I ever tried Moroccan food? I want to. I heard it's really good. Beans on toast? Get that English thing out of here. Armenian? Want to try. I should try cactus. I know there's cactus fruit. All the time. 성남집 도착함? 오. 무조건 찐먹을 먹었는데 요즘은 그지? 주는 대로 먹지. 요즘 그냥 주는 대로 먹어. 내가 뭐 찐먹 부먹고 상관없어. 사실은 그냥 맛이 있으면 되니까. 그리고 사실은 탕수육도 약간 느눅해지지 않아. 신기하게. You know? 약간 말랑말랑해지지 않아. 항상 딱딱함. Do I have a struggle meal? I do. Struggle meal is either canned tuna and mayo with rice, or eggs, spam, and ketchup. That's my struggle meal. Because there was a point in time in my life where I lived by myself for like almost a year, a little over a year, and like that was the only thing I was able to cook. Like I'm able to cook like stir fry, fried rice, like, you know what I mean? Like obviously if I have the recipe I can make it, but like I'm lazy, you know what I mean? So I would just stock up on spam, eggs, and tuna, canned tuna with mayo, and I just eat that up. You know what I do? I put on gloves and then get the rice, put it there, and then the tuna and the mayo, and I mix it up and then just eat it with my hands. So good. It's amazing. Spam, rice, and eggs. So good. It's also super filling because one, you have the rice, carbs, you have eggs, protein, but also spam, that's also protein. You're getting a lot of protein and carbs. So who's the best at cooking? Probably my sister. My brother don't know how to cook. Probably, I don't know. Never seen him cook. Honestly, you can see, there's so many things, there's so many like videos of him cooking and it's always ended up in flames or undercooked. No shade though. What's my all-time favorite comfort food? There's a Taiwanese dish. I think it's beef noodle soup. I don't eat it often, but every time I do, I love it. I love it. Yeah, beef noodle soup, just amazing. Just an amazing dish overall. Has noodles, carrots, broccoli. The soup is amazing, and like really well made beef noodle soup will take the whole day to cook. It's amazing. It's superb. Do you remember? My favorite color is like purple. It's purple, but like I'm still trying to figure out the shade. I used to really like pastel purple because one of my dream cars was a BMW, M3. M3, what am I talking about? E30 in pastel purple. But that's just such a far-fetched dream. Like honestly, those cars go for like over $100,000. I'm not about to buy $100,000. I'm not about to spend $100,000 on a car that came out in like 1992. Will you remember me bomb? I'm so sorry. I'm not allowed to say that. I just saw in the chat. That was so funny. Remember? Yes, I love purple. Purple is such a versatile and lovely color. I'm not thinking about you. Do I know PEMDAS? It's actually bed mass for us in Canada. 24 in the booth, 20 hours, leaving to. 좋아하는 과일은 뭐예요? 난 귤? 난 배. Talk about it. I'm not thinking about you. How would I think about you? I'm mixed up. Oh my god. Know your name. I do like matcha. Matcha is great. Still I feel the fascination. Bed mass is different because it's brackets, multiplication, addition. No, it's not. What the hell? That was. Am I tripping? Bed mass? Brackets? I forget what E is. Division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. What the hell is E? I forget what E is. Exponents. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Exponents, yeah. Sorry. Thank you. Bodmas. Bedmas? Sorry. Yeah. Exponents, sorry, thank you. Yeah. Brackets is like, you know how like the equation is in brackets? So you solve that first. And then inside of the brackets, you solve the multiplication first. And then division, and then whatever. Is it not bedmass? I don't know, I remember it being bedmass. Oh my god! Holy. Yeah, let's not do math. I haven't done math in like close to 3-4 years, dude. I'm not trying to do math. Cause I don't know who you are. Well, maybe we in another life could fall in love and add it all. chase all the daydreams, but here we are. Don't ask me what any of these are, bro. I have no idea. Lost in thought. 그래서 이제 갈게 미안해. I love you. 오케이, 쇼챔 잘 보세요. I do have braces on right now. You can't see them though. So I've been trying to get girls for this side, but I can't yet because I have my braces on. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. Yeah, honestly, when I was in school, I took everything really seriously, but as soon as I was out of school, oh my god, everything that I didn't need in my day-to-day life, poof, out the window. Oh my god, it's out. I don't even like my times table. The only thing I remember is 12 times 12, which is 144, and 13 times 13, which is 160, I think. That's all I know. Oh my god, this song is so good. 학교에서 배웠던 거는 다 잃어버렸어 그냥. 바이바이. Was it 169? I don't know. Guys, don't ask me about math anymore. If you give me the formulas, I can figure something out. But if you're just giving it to me like with your voice, hell nah. I'll never figure that out. Exactly. 7% of math that they teach you in school, I've yet to use it once. I've never used it. Like, why did I have to learn calc and trig? Like, and physics, like what am I gonna do? Like calculate the swing of the door in the, like, what? Like figure out the velocity and like how much gravity affects a door if it's swinging this way instead of that way and this way. Like, why? Where am I gonna use that? What am I? A math genius? I'm gonna look at everything and all of a sudden see an equation? Oh, because that cup right there is standing next to that door and that cup is a regular sized cup, so it's gonna be 4 inches tall. Da 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 da. Like, bruh. Get a measuring tape. Unless you're going into a field that requires math and like obviously science and stuff like that, you're obviously going to be using a day-to-day basis. But most jobs don't need all that. You know what I mean? Like, where in the hell am I going to use physics? Like, while I'm dancing, oh, I'm gonna exert 12 joules of force or 12 pounds of force or whatever the hell this way, and so the ground is going to absorb that, yada yada yada. Get out of here, bro. 이 흰티? 나 흰티 거의 한 4개 정도 가져왔어. 그래서 돌면서 입는 거지. 이거는 한 이틀 입으면 바로 빨고, 그리고 센 흰티 입는 거지. Mutants of Force? Bro, don't even play with me, bro. Chemistry was fun though. 목걸이 좋아해? 난 목걸이 되게 좋지. Okay, history is just good to know. General, like just general knowledge. Alright, having like knowing your history is really good to know. Good. If you don't know your history and you don't know where you're from and whatever, what are you doing, dog? You know what I mean? But just knowing basic history, like the things that we should know, like our generation should know, is really important, because you can't be ignorant. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, just knowing is good. 난 짐 싸면 짐을 엄청 많이 써. 난 진짜 난 양쪽 다 그냥 꽉 차. 캐나다 history? 생각보다 그렇게 길지 않긴 해. Why wear a cross if you're not Christian? Okay. Obviously you don't know me that well. I am Christian. What do I do for a living? I yap. Thank you. 입국할 때 또 어디 있게 하고 올 거야? 아마 이 모자 입고 있지 않을까? 모르겠네. 기대해. 난 뭐 최대한 멋있게 돌아올게. Who discovered the Earth wasn't flat? I don't know. Who was it? Newton or whatever? Because he discovered gravity. From which band am I? 5 Seconds of Summer. Anyways, 뭐라고? Is the moon considered a star? I don't know. Don't ask me. 아니 일단 이 모자가 너무 커. 캐리어에 안 들어가. 캐리어 안 들어가. 캐리어 너 약간 뭐 다르게 입고 오고 싶어도 못해. 이거 캐리어에 안 들어가니까. 어쩔 수 없어. 내가 이미 망했어. 내가 이거 입고 들어가야 돼. 내가. No. 어쩔 수 없어. 이 모자가 진짜 너무 커. Okay, guys. I'm gonna hit the 2-hour mark and then I'm gonna dip. I do know rule. Thank you. 그러니까 모자 멋진데 왜? 다 싫어? 내가 이 모자 되게 멋있게 입고 올게. 완전 카우보이처럼. 오케이? So I did it for you. Yeah. So once it's 2 hours, I'm gonna dip so we can all go to bed. Free Nevins from a good song. Do I want to listen to this? Babe, I don't wanna talk, I don't. Oh, that's low. Know you so well. You did hear Lovers Rock, you did hear Paramore. You hear, yep, there's so many. I have a lot of songs on my playlist, it's just like a bunch of random songs. It's new to me. You said it is okay. I say my words, I've got nothing to say. I didn't wanna go hell, but you won't go. Deny. Fine, it's alright, it's alright. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Babe, I don't wanna talk. No, be gone, gang. It's 100 hours. Babe, I've done let you go. 1 time, 4, 2, 3 times. I try not to show. 내 플레이리스트는 14시간 44분. Oh my god. Baby, I cannot love you. Advice for the unemployed: get a job. Any Korean learning tips? Talk to Korean people. 예찬이는 속눈썹. Yes, thank you so much. I can't let you go. 1 time for the 2 times. I try not to show. My heart was in half from the things that you do. Baby, I cannot love you. You're broke? Get a job. No, I'm playing. I'm playing, guys. I know. Some people are not in a position to get a job, but if you can, getting a job is always great. Okay, guys. I gotta go, guys. Gotta go sleep. I'll see y'all. Peace out. A-Town. Chicken nuggets.